Hey guys, started Yugioh here with a little fun, I guess, type of video. This is what I think the top 5 decks of post Tachyon Galaxy format is. I put in random order here, so you guys won't already know what it is. Because a lot of people do videos, they show the order of what it is, so it's just you look and you skip the video, but I wanted to keep it a surprise of what 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is. But I like all these decks. I've tested all of them a ton. I play Fire Fist in real life right now. And I think all these decks have a lot of potential. I might be wrong, and I would really like if you put in the comments below what you think the top 5 decks are in order. So yeah, this is what I think the top 5 are. To start off, number 5, I put Prophecies as number 5. So yeah, I'll put that right there. So you guys can look at it. But the reason why I think Prophecies are number 5 is, well, being number 5 is already good enough. But the reason why I don't think it's higher, sorry about that, my phone just rang. But yeah. The reason why I think it's low, even though I think it has a pretty good matchup against everything, but not a bad matchup, I don't know. But it doesn't have a phenomenal matchup against anything, but doesn't have a bad matchup against anything. But the reason why I think it's pretty bad is because it's pretty easy to side against. Even though it has a ton of searching, the searching doesn't do much. Like, after you get all your cards, you don't do much after that to follow up. Like, if you just search Tenki, get Bear, you pop something, you attack with Bear, you get even more pluses off of that. But with this, all you get off of all those pluses is like a 25 beater that can pop something once per turn. So, I do think the deck is very good and really fast, but I don't think it has any, like, good win condition. Like, it doesn't have what Elemental Dragons or Mermails do, that they can just OTK out of nowhere. You can't really OTK or win that fast with Prophecies. Like, they could just do Bombless or something and get rid of your Priestess. Just saying. I don't think it's as good as people are saying it. I do think it's a really good deck. I would possibly have it number 4, but I don't think it really deserves it right now. Number 4, I put Fire Fist. Wait, let me think of this really quick. No, I'm gonna put Elemental Dragons as number 4. The reason why, and this is in the TCG, not the OCG, so post Tachyon, they're not getting the baby dragons. So they're not going to be nearly as good as people think they are. I do think they have a ton of potential, and just sending cards, or especially the Blaster, he can just get rid of Ophion if you send him and Nullifier to the graveyard. So I do think it's a really good deck, and it can OTK fast. But if you side Soul Drains in like this, or this, they can't play any other effects in the graveyard or in the banish. So that's all dead. And like a thing like a torrential could like blow away everything. I know they can come back, but like say they get like a field of 4 and then you just torrential. You don't have that much plays after that. Like, I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna do as also good as people think there. Number 3, I'll put Fire Fist there. I do think the deck's really good, but if we get Chicken, I would maybe put it at number 2, and Wolfberg or whatever. But I don't think, even if we get it, I don't even think it would be number 2. Just look at it right now. It's the second best deck. It gets like 5 tops average every YCS in top 32. I mean, that's good, but it's not like Mermails getting half the spots. The thing that I think makes Fire Fist very good is it has an amazing matchup against Evilswarms. Like, it's the only thing Evilswarms are bad against. Because Bear, just normal summon Bear, sends them, it's just a 1 card out of Ophion. And the deck It's kind of fast, but it can be fast if it wants to. It also depends on what variant. You could either have the level 4 or the level 3 version. I think the level 3 version would be a little better in my opinion, and a lot of other people's. But yeah, I put Fire Fist at number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna put Mermails at number 2. The reason why I put Mermails is because Evilswarms just play Ophion that good game. Unless they play Unai version, but they still have traps to counter Unai. I don't think the deck's that good, and they're going to be forced to go back to the Unai version, so it gets automatically a little worse. And if they play Mermails, they'll have no chance against Evilswarms. Like, no chance at all. You will lose every duel. Maybe not every duel, but most duels you will not win against Evilswarms. Sorry about this again, it just keeps doing this. But right now, Mermails is number 1. I can definitely say that. But also, elemental dragons can kind of poop on them. Like, they go faster and have bigger beaters. So they can just get over them, and they don't play any back row to stop it. So elemental dragons had a pretty good matchup. So is Prophecies. It's like 50-50. They beat Fire Fist pretty good. I mean, I would say it's 65-35, maybe. But the siding really helps this. But, okay, so, anyways, this is number 2. I put Evilswarms at number 1 for one main reason, or a couple reasons. One, Ophion is probably the best boss monster of any of these decks, if you ask me. It just shuts down this deck, and this deck. They can't play their level 5s and higher. Second of all, the chainable Evilswarm lance, basically, is amazing, and it's searchable, too, by Ophion. And it's just too good. And the deck plays a ton of back row, which can hurt, obviously, every deck. And it can bring out Ophion very, very, very easily. And the Thunderbird is basically Wind-Up Rabbit, too, which is also very good. And I just think the deck's very good. I mean, I don't know if it will have the most tops. I think all of these will have, like, almost equal amount of tops. My phone ringing again. But yeah, I do think this deck is the best out of all of them right now. I mean, who knows? One of these decks could possibly get a TCG exclusive in Tachyon and make it overall better. Like, I highly doubt this because they already have, like, the best card in Prophecies coming out. But say they have another Prophecy boss monster, like a 3000 beater, special summon it by banishing 3 spellbooks from the graveyard. Once per turn, discard 1. That was actually pretty good. Yeah. Once per turn, discard 1 spellbook. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. That would be okay. But say they get like something like that. The deck would be automatically, I would say, 4-3. Or Fighter Fist could get their chicken and probably go to number 2. Or 1. Probably not 1. But, or heck, Evilswarms could get even better and get another TCG exclusive. I don't see these getting a TCG exclusives or these because they already got a ton. But yeah, this is what. Oh yeah, this is a long video, I think. Already 9 minutes. But I don't care. I like these long videos. I hope you guys do too. I really like saying my opinion on things. And here's are also some decks that I think occasionally get like a 1 top or 2 tops in the top 32. Macro Rabbit, still a good deck. It's pretty good against this deck. This deck is 50-50. This deck isn't a good matchup. This deck still has a good matchup. And this deck is okay. So yeah, I still think this deck's good. Lightsworn has a pretty good matchup against Fire Fist, Mermails, Prophecies, and these 2 are iffy. Also I like Heroes. They have a pretty good matchup against the main decks like this. This. Oh my gosh. Stop texting me, person. And wipes, I also like this deck a lot too. Crane might help them. I don't know if you guys have seen Crane, but that's a different discussion for a different day. And Insectors might get a couple taps too. The deck's still good. It might catch people off guard. Maybe they'll play 6 Draining Roars now. Okay, so that's the... Oh my gosh, that was a minute already, wow. Okay, so this is the 10-minute and 30-second video, and I hope you liked it. I hope you guys like the long discussion videos. I like them because I like giving my opinion. That's something they've always had. And now I'm going to say bye before making this 20 minutes.